Pisces, let's get straight into it. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and have a look and see what is it that's bringing the two of you connected, that's bringing you together. Okay, grounding. You're both wanting some sort of level of groundedness, stability, or to establish roots in some way, shape, or form. Now, we all have different wants and needs, etc., but I feel like with the 6 here, the 6 is the sixth sense. It's a very spiritual and highly intuitive number. Intuitively, the universe is bringing you together because you both want similar things and you both want to be grounded. Now, whatever that means to you, moving in with someone, building a life together, having an adventure together, being single together, you know, having an open relationship, obviously everyone's wants, needs, and desires will differ. However, there's some sort of similarity here that's bringing the two of you connected. I do feel like a lot can come from this because we can see the world at large, but also the tree of life emerging from the world. So this is a connection that can change life and can change your world as you know it, Pisces. So this is quite powerful. A lot of growth and fertility and birth can come from this connection as well. So if you are looking for someone to consider your base, someone to feel like home, just to be with them, then this is very much a connection that could be able to provide you with those sorts of feelings and major milestones in love as well. So this is very beautiful. You've got a very white, pure light here that shines down. Very genuine connection here. And then you've got the universe, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look and see what your potential strengths could be when the two of you become connected. Okay, Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is often seen as a card of blocking things out, being stuck at a crossroads, indecisiveness or lack of decision. But in a context of strength, it's really seen that you can put a block or put a stop to toxic behavior or things that don't serve you or serve your partner or serve the best interest of your relationship. So it's really about getting through blockages and barriers together as a united team. And I say united because you've got the two swords, which could symbolize you and this other person. So you're coming together hand in hand. So I like that. I feel like it shows the two of you could be quite supportive in each other's hopes and dreams and ventures and things you'd like to achieve or have or experience in your life. The moon is also here. Now, the moon is a very strong symbol. I was going to say emblem, but it's symbol. Hence symbolum. It creates a very strong energy of emotion, and the moon has a very strong gravitational pull. So I feel like your strengths will be that you'll always revert back to each other. You'll always be inclined to support and feed off each other in a way of strength, though not in a way of dragging each other down, but essentially lifting each other up and really providing a platform of strength and support. But also knowing when to stop, knowing when your partner is dissatisfied, knowing when your partner doesn't want to continue about a situation or an argument, and vice versa. So it's establishing limits and boundaries with each other, but in a very healthy, practical way here, Pisces. So communication is your strong point. Your ability to find enjoyment, adventure, and passion in things could be quite similar as well. The Three of Cups can be a card of celebrating harmony, events, music, common interest, outgoing energy. So I feel like you'll thrive on similar interests, yes. You'll also be very involved in this person's world, because when you see the Three of Cups, you can think of family members or friends, and I feel like in one way that's going to be your strength is that you might have support from your family and friends who will receive this person and embrace them with open arms and give you their blessing or approval, so to speak. And that's really going to give you a lot more support in this relationship, and vice versa. This person's family members, friends, social circle could be extremely accepting of what it is that you're doing, your relationship or your connection. But also to find enjoyment and bliss in the things you do together. That is also going to be one of your strengths, which is absolutely fantastic here, Pisces. And because cups rule emotion, and this is a very happy and blissful card, it goes to show that you'll genuinely make each other very, very happy. You'll find enjoyment in each other's company, whether it's doing something very simple, something, not very exciting, or doing something absolutely thrill-seeking, adventurous, or even crazy. You'll find passion and enjoyment because you'll love the company. You'll love the socialness. You'll love the banter. You'll love the conversation. You'll love the action, the intimacy. All of these encompass what the cups represent, which is absolutely fantastic here. Let's have a look, however, and see what comes up in terms of challenges or obstacles for you. Okay, you've got the Justice card and the Hanged Man. So the Justice card is a card of finding justice and equality and understanding. And if it's coming up in a context of challenge, the Justice card could be that there's a bit of lack of inequality here between the both of you. Either one of you has more power in the relationship, either one of you is more invested in the relationship, maybe one of you is more tougher on the other in this relationship. Because the Justice card can be a tough critic, so it could even be criticism. It could also be imbalance. You can see that his scales are balanced here, but it's trying to find an equilibrium somehow, or rushing things for things to be the same, emotions to be the same, for the two of you to feel like you're at the same stage, and impatience or something. That could also be what's coming up here as a context of challenge for some of you. The Justice card seems so final. There's a finality here. It could even be ultimatums that are given. So you might have to be a little bit more emotionally sensitive, or this person has to be more emotionally, considerate. Sensitive is the wrong choice of words here. I would say considerate to the other, because it seems so final. It's either this or nothing, and it could be pressure. Sometimes the Justice card is intimidating because we feel it's so final and something needs to be relayed or discussed, and it's so, there's a finality about it. But also the Justice card is ruled by the sign of Libra, which is a sign of partnerships. And if this is coming up in your challenges, then the relationship will be a struggle because the two of you won't be as united as what you could be. So it's about taking the blindfold off and seeing your behavior, analyzing things, where you went wrong, where you could improve, what this person could have done differently, and things like that. So that might be important in this relationship here. But also any pressing matters, legalities, milestones, marriages, moving in together. This could really put pressure on the relationship. So it might be a message here that you need to slow down, because the Hangman is held in suspense, which can often indicate delays. The Hangman is also not in the best mind state to make any drastic changes or decisions. In an area of, in this sort of context here, Pisces, it could be with the Hangman here that one of you is not ready to have what it is that the other is wanting. And whatever that is in the relationship, trust, loyalty, moving in together, constantly talking to each other, whatever it is that where your expectations lie, or what it is that you're wanting, there is someone who is delayed or is not ready. It's also introversion or lack of revealing feelings towards each other, or trying to block out feelings that you're feeling, whether this is your own or whether this is theirs, Pisces. It can definitely indicate someone who's introverted and not yet ready to be upright and to go things full throttle. So it could be that pacing or timing is a bit of an issue here. Essentially, I do believe you want similar things, similar sort of grounding, similar things in your relationship or connection or whatever it is that you'll have with this person. But in one way, it's also that either someone isn't ready or the timing is off. Or you might have to delay things. You might have to slow down. You might have to be extra fast. There could be something about timing here, or the way in which you do things. But also the Hangman is punished. So punishment, treatment, or the way you communicate with your partner. If you're the silent treatment type, if you're this, if you're that, you're going to have to be the opposite, because the opposite of him being upside down is being upright. So that's going to take some working on, whether it is something you do, whether it is something they do. Okay, it's an opposite approach of what you're used to doing, okay, in this relationship. I will leave it at that though, Pisces. So thank you again for tuning in.